Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my shop. Welcome to my channel. My name's Keith and I'm your host. Come on in. Let's see what our next video is all about. Well, damn. We've had our first mishap with our OSMO since we've had it. About 4 years or so that we've had this camera. And this is probably the third time it's toppled over in the shop, but nowhere near the height and the free non-matted floor it hit, and it cracked the receiver off the top of the handle for the package that I have. The head is still in good shape, at least it's not broken. This piece broke loose here. The camera's no longer available. It's out of production for right now, plus a lot of other cameras that DJI has on hand. And I don't like the new magnetic stick your phone on it type of camera, because I use it a lot in the shop as a remote controlled camera. And even once in a while when I don't have it calibrated and it wants to drift around on you and get you a little seasick, hey, most part this camera does an excellent job for my videos, and I like it. I got on eBay. I got replacement coming. It'll be the kit plus a little extras that I don't have, extension arm, filters, and things like that. So anyway, that's going to be out of commission for a little while, and I'm just going to pick up more video with my Note 10 Plus. That's what you're looking through now. And it also does a lot of my videos already. But hey, it's on hand right now. I'll have to set it up and then move around a lot. I won't have remote control like I usually have with this, and things won't flow as fast. But hey, we'll get it done. Until that comes in next week or so, I think we'll be back in action. All right, let's get back to Buffy. All right, we got the knee suspended here, and of course we forgot to bring our seat over here. That's what we went over there for in the beginning. Okay. All right. We stuck the handle in through the opening. That's the lock for the knee, and it has a cam actuator that actuates on this little wedge piece here. And this little wedge piece, where we made sure we cleared out the thread on it. It has a 1/4 thread on the end of it. The reason why they have that on there, when the knee's in position, and this is stuck in there against the gib, and you need to pull it out for some reason, you can screw a 1/4 thread in there and you can pull it out of the hole here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and stick it in our hole here, all oiled up. There we go. All right, nice and flush in there. Now that handle had the 2 set screws, and one set screw here has got the dog point on it, and that goes in and locks the shaft from traveling in and out. Okay, and hanging down is loose. We can feel it on that thing. Okay, we back this out just a slight bit. The second screw that we put in here is to lock the first one so it doesn't move. It's just a jam nut. Okay, and it grabbed a little bit on there and tensioned it down a little bit. So we're going to back that about a 1/4 turn off, put this back in, and see if we can lock it without it locking on the shaft. Okay, I think we're good. Find a rag, wipe off our fingerprints. We haven't done any prepping on this surface right here, and this is what we do to start off with. We take our razor blade here and we make sure that we have no paint or anything sitting up on this surface right here. We've already scotch-brite it and degreased it and all that stuff before we painted, but we just want to make sure that there is no paint droplets or anything else stuck out on this surface right here. And right down there at the bottom on that side. There, I see a little bit. Nothing up there. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to blow through our oil passages, because we're not going to be able to do that once this is in there, because we're going to be putting in our fittings and we'll be lacing through. But these two ports right here have got to be blown out. I didn't want any of that to get on your face. Okay, and there's air. It feeds this port, but it also feeds through the gib here, and it feeds in on this inside over here as well. Okay, we are set and ready to. We're gonna get our gib, make sure it's clean. And then we'll oil this face up here. We're going to oil up that face. We've already cleaned up all of these areas here. And we'll go ahead and assemble them. And we won't have to worry about the gib until we have it in place. So the very first thing we do is we go ahead and we get some moisture on here. We'll be coating that gib while we slide that in here too as well. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit on here. There's no such thing as too much oil. Okay, and we can wipe that up down there. Okay, we're going to want to come out here a little bit more. Okay, and we can come over here. All right, I'm going to come on up. Okay, I think we're close. I think we're gonna bring this back this way here now. We probably got another couple inches. We're gonna bring it right up against there. Okay. All right, we're going to rotate our top so we don't accidentally. There we go. We only got a couple inches to go here. There we go. That just barely made it in there. All right. over that stud now. I can't see in there yet. I'm going to get a mirror. I think we're down on the screw right now. Okay, hey, I see it sticking through here. Awesome. Okay, get that away. Awesome. Little air. Okay. Awesome. Okay, we can take our razor blade to the ways right here, kind of clean those up there. Now that they're all set in here, we'll blow down through there and we'll slide the gib in. We'll slide the gib in and stuff before we do any scraping up here. Okay, gib screws are all the same, and the gibs are only made for one location and you can't mix them up. They're both the same length, but the way that the catch and the angles are like mirror from the knee to the table. Okay, and now that gem slides right in there like that. We want to make sure that we have the screw going down in the opening there at the same time. And it's the start of the screw. You want to make sure that that started straight and everything is going stress free. We'll grab a screwdriver. All right. There. Once it's in that round circle there, it's pretty stress free. Okay, that's going to go quite a ways down in there. We're not worried about tightening that up right now or adjusting it until we have the hand crank and we can get a feel on it going up and down. But we know that right now semi-solid, and also that nothing's going to get down in between there right now. Everything is oil to oil, metal to metal, metal to oil, I should say. All right. What you see is a little staining into the check marks. Those will disappear when some oil and stuff gets down there. All right, get this side over here. All right, we got this piece kind of lubed up. We already got the gear in here. We sandblasted, we oiled it, and we put it in there. And we're sliding this piece in here now. All right, and yeah, we didn't we didn't put any oil on the pin here. Let's put some oil on the pin here. Let's see if we can get that. There we go. There we go. All right, awesome. All right, and if we did everything right, we should be able to grab our 3/4 inch wrench here. There it is. And there we go. Okay, awesome. All right, we're going to screw this nut on this side here. We'll adjust that once we get it up on the machine. And these need to go in here. We're going to get some never sees on those. All right. Let's bring them up to touching. Awesome. Okay, I think we got enough weight here on here. We might not have so much trouble by just lifting it with the eye, because we're going to need the hook on the eye, I think, to get enough height to get this up on the top there now. Okay, this is a little tricky. We were going to come in from the other side, and this amount of clearance right here may not clear the blocks that block from the side here, okay? So we're turning this thing around. We're going to load it from the back side, and then we can swivel this around any way we want. All right, let's loosen our block up there. Let's see how we're doing here. Okay, that started on there, and I think I have a little tiny bit to go up, and we can slide with the lineal track of the boom there. All right, we had this on here to protect the paint. And the other side we're in control of, so I'm not. Okay, I'm going to come up just a little bit more. Might be a little too high. Okay. And we might tension. I'm going to tension these a little bit so that we can use a little bit of the firmness of rotation to be able to jockey this thing like this. Okay, it is on the rolling pins down here, so we'll just have to be careful. Okay, let's add some oil. Oil always makes it slip in a little easier. Let's see if I find my oil can. We're just going to have to play with these. These go back and forth. You've never seen them before. They're just blocks, and these bolts go in and kind of spread them. Kind of deceiving when you really haven't seen them before. And I'm eyeballing down there. It looks pretty good. It looks like it just needs a little jiggling to get it going again. It was just too high. Okay, I think we're against the first block. There we go. Oh, we do need. That's loose. Okay, we may be up against our next block. Not quite. Okay, how does that block look? Okay. That should make it through. Okay, I think we're mostly in there right now. I'm going to take this off of here so that we don't have any interference up or down. And I just want to make sure, you know, I might have just a tiny bit of paint. Needs to be razor bladed off of here. Let's put some more oil on that. Okay, a little bit over here. We don't have the hand crank in there yet. There we go. All right. Okay. Let's swivel it around so we're in line with the mill again. All right, I'm not going to hit. Okay. All right, there's 0. Awesome, Buffy. Okay. Wipe a little excess oil off of here and my fingerprints so I can enjoy the beauty she is. All right, we're getting excited. We actually received our little package of felts, complete felt kit for the ways up here and the knee vertical. We ordered a pair of nuts for both the crossfeed and the slide. The difference between the two sets, and you want to make sure that you do order the two different numbers for them, left hand, right hand. All right, because your screw feeding X and Y are definitely one's right, one's left. The other thing we received in is a new flex line for the one pump louver, and we're going to be putting that on the side. We ordered a piece of material to make a new shaft because remember when I was pulling this off, I said that I broke the cog for the handle. All right, you have a handle that comes on for your knee for cranking it up and down. Usually it's on the little 5/8 shaft, and then when you want it, you engage it on there and then you hand crank it up. Now, I can't just swap out the shaft from Debbie to Buffy here because Buffy's knee is deeper and this shaft is longer than should be the standard knee on the 1960s in Bridgeport that we have over there. This mill or Buffy has a shorter table length but a longer knee, and now we put in the riser, so the one location square box that we'll be able to mill with Buffy here is going to be a lot greater than we were capable of doing on Debbie over there. So anyway, this is a 15/16 diameter material, and what I ordered was some 1215 nice machinable material in the 1 inch. or excuse me, this is in 15/16. This is yeah, it is 15/16, not 7/8. I'm not sure if I said that or not. But basically, just 60 thousandths larger. It's not going to make a big difference because there is nothing in this area restricting the diameter of this midsection here. When I pressed or took off or removed this sleeve right here, I had to machine off that in, and then I had to drill in until I was able to relieve the pressure to take this out, because this was set inside the dial like that. That's how this was stuck on the shaft, just like that. And I couldn't remove it till I faced that off of there and then drilled down through to where this came off onto the drill, and then all I was remaining was that. And then I was able to unscrew it after that point in time. I was able to unscrew that, and I've sandblasted all of that up. The new bearing's already in the cup that's going to receive in here. I've already tapped out those holes there. The gear here is nice and blasted clean, and I have another bearing that's going to go in on this location here by the gear. Now I want to go ahead and we're gonna be removing all the auto feeds or the variable speed controls off of Debbie, and we're going to be installing them on Buffy. So we're going to go over to Debbie right now, and we're going to pull off the extension that's made to fit on, and we're going to machine the end of our new shaft to simulate and make sure that we get exactly what we need to be able to run that variable speed drive on there. All right, so let's go on over there and remove that end piece so that we can get a shaft dimension and length from this thread location right here, which would be the back side of this. Okay, and also too, we'll see if that handle or that hub over there is exactly the same as this. We're going to find out what's going on.